Life is full of choices, and our attitude and behavior towards situations are choices we make consciously every day. Some decisions are clearly easier than others, like what shirt to wear for the day, or what to have for lunch at school. But others aren't as easy. There comes a time where we might have to say goodbye to the ones we love in order to better ourselves. There's an old saying that says, if you love something, let it go, and I think its meaning stands true. When it's the right time to let go of someone, we need to, especially when it will better our life. I believe in letting go. When I was younger, my dad was my idol. Since I spent most of my time at my mom's house, I wasn't exactly a daddy's little girl type of child. However, I wanted to make him proud more than anything else in the world. When I was younger, we would spend half of the week together, and my dad's house was always more fun to go to. We spent a lot of time playing games or riding bikes together. We always had time to do things as father and daughter without any interruptions. However, when I was 9, my relationship with him changed drastically. He decided to have other children with his girlfriend, and suddenly I became an older sister. We went from having a cozy one-story home to an even smaller home in a really bad area. It seemed like nothing would be the same again. I love my siblings dearly, but watching them by myself when my dad was drunk every weekend made it extremely hard to enjoy the time I spent there. Over time, his temper got worse, and he got more aggressive and emotionally abusive when I attempted to escape the home I once loved so much. As a 10-year-old, I knew it wasn't normal to have your dad scream at you, to belittle you, to tear you down endlessly. By age 12, I had had enough. Enough of the nights of putting him to bed since he was too drunk to do so himself. Enough of being the only one taking care of my siblings. Enough of feeling like I would never be good enough. I told my mom that I had reached my limits and it was time for a change. I made the decision to cut tie with my dad, and to this day I have not visited with him in person. I've come to forgive myself for the long period of time I've lost with my siblings since he refused to let me see them, and I'm really grateful that my grandmother lets me visit them regularly now. As I've gotten older, I've learned that we all deserve happiness, and there's no point dwelling on the past, or thinking about what could have been, what should have been, done. At that point in my life, my dad wasn't giving me what I needed as his daughter, and it is his mistake for losing me. It was okay to take the time I needed to grieve, and grow, and focus on myself. I think most people are afraid to tell the toxic people in their life that they need to focus on themselves and that they need to let them go. In actuality, it's okay to let those people go. Our time on this earth is so limited, and our time should not be wasted on people who don't deserve us. Looking back, I've really learned it's best not to sulk, but instead, reminisce peacefully. I still miss the days riding bikes and playing board games, but I've learned that that relationship I once had can only be a memory, and it's not my reality anymore. When letting go of someone, we know that we never stop missing the ones we love. The pain of what happened, no matter the situation, never goes away. It just gets easier to deal with day by day as time goes by. Even though it still hurts, we have to try and move on from the loss we have endured because that's the right thing to do for our own health and happiness. Letting go of my dad was the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was also the best thing I've ever done for myself.